Hi, my name is Melanie Kis, and I am a certified NLP coach. And today I want to talk to you about on how to find that alignment with your mind, body, and soul. And I do this, right? Your soul, because this is your gut. And when we say you follow that gut instinct, that's your soul, and your heart. Follow your heart. I'm sure you've heard of that as well. But why is it sometimes that people just can't seem to feel fulfilled or happy, or they can't finish projects or goals that they set themselves up for? Maybe it's physical, maybe it is professional, but whatever that is, why do people don't feel that alignment? And I would like to also call it wholeness. I read this amazing book, and when I saw that word wholeness, and I mean, it's not the first time I hear that word, but for me, it had a lot of meaning. It resonated with me because I often use the word alignment, aligning your mind, body, and soul. And but I felt that there was something else, because it didn't mean that I felt always pure happiness in life. We're human, right? We do feel fears and disappointment and anger. These are all normal emotions and sensations that we feel as humans. So I was trying to pinpoint how to word it to feel aligned and yet not feel like people think, well, what? You're always happy? So, yes, I am happy and I'm a very positive person, and maybe even more so today because I have found my alignment between my mind, body, and soul. But it's a whole together wholeness of how I feel. And I wanted to share that with you because I think it's really important to remember that these feelings and emotions of whether it's positive or negative, that it is completely normal, right? So what you're trying to aim for is, well, let's just draw a little stick man here. I don't know if you can see very well my stick man. Maybe there's a reflection here. There's a bit of a reflection. So, right, there you go. Maybe you see better now. Well, that worked out well. So the mind, right? And then the body and your soul. And when your mind, depending on where you are, your environment, your capacities to do certain things, this is your mind talking to you. And then your body is the actions and the behaviors that you do every day, depending on how you're feeling and what's going on in your life. And your soul, and this is what we have to listen to. And this is where we have a hard time to do things like this because we have past experiences, right? This is our past. And we think about our past and we think about our experiences, and sometimes we have hurt feelings from it, and sometimes there's things we just don't want to visit from our past. But sometimes it's good to go visit those things to start the healing process, right? Because when you think about your past, your soul isn't fully aligned. There's like a break in there. And then maybe you're thinking about your future. And there's a break there too, because maybe there's certain things that you want to do with your future, and it makes you anxious or fearful or sad, or whatever it is, that feeling that you have that might be negative towards your future. Or maybe you're really excited about your future, but there's always that, oh my goodness, I can't seem to get to it. Or you start getting anxiety about it, just thinking about your future. So it's important to live in the present moment, right? So to live in the present moment and to listen to what your mind wants and what your body could do, but really what your soul really desires. And by doing so, you have to visit parts of the reasons why you can't follow through with certain things in your life. And of course, I can't do all of this in a one video quickly, because each individual is unique as well. But as a NLP coach, what I do is I ask certain questions to have you reflect on your own solutions, because I can tell you what to do, but we all know when we're told what to do is not necessarily what is best. It really has to come from within you. So I'm sure you've heard that too, right? People saying it has to come from within. So by asking the right questions, you're able to reflect on that, and then it expands your field of possibilities for the reasons why you may or may not be moving forward. And that is where the beauty starts, because you'll have these moments of, which, I've heard Oprah's use this, these aha moments. And then from there, life doesn't change quickly, but from there, you're able to understand a little more. And as humans, we need to understand. So you start to understand a lot better where this is coming from. And then from there, you expand even more. And then you find your solutions again. And you start to reflect on that, and you create more expansion. So as you expand, you're creating, all this positivity as well. And you've heard it before, right? We open our field of possibilities. Our vision is much greater when we're positive. So by, going through the motions of answering your own, answering to the questions that I will ask, you'll have that expansion, that positivity will come in, and then it kind of just gets easier and easier. So, it doesn't have to be painful by any means. It does not have to be painful. However, you will go through these emotions and these sensations. And as time goes by, it does become easier and easier. So it's like this wave, right? You're going through these emotions and waves. And at first, oh my God, the waves are huge. And you're going through them. And eventually, as you get to know yourself more and more at the soul level, right? The gut and the heart, you start to have smaller waves, because you start to understand yourself a lot more, and your surroundings and your behaviors, and things start to align themselves. And all of a sudden, things feel calm, and you're able to go through your day in the present moment and realize, wow, I'm not having these anxieties as much, or the stress, or the fear of some of the things that you want to do. And that's a beautiful feeling. It's a really beautiful feeling, because you're not pushing against anything. You're not going and trying to force yourself into something that is maybe now you realize makes no sense. Or maybe you have to go through these motions just to kind of come back to your true nature. Right? So as an example, I pushed myself away from everything and anything that had to do with fitness, because it brought a lot of hurt. But just to realize that I'm embracing it all today, because I went and did healing on that, and I'm able now to just go through the motions, and I'm not resisting anything. So that is what I wanted to share with you today, is for you to be able to find that alignment, the wholeness of who you are at your core, your true nature, when you put your mind and your body and your soul together. And when you do, I hope to be there to see that change in you. And if I'm not there, I hope that you will feel that change within you, because it is worth going through. Thanks so much for being here. And if you're at all interested in being coached, please visit my site, It is SWAC Coaching, so SOI coaching.com. There are 3 different types of services, and I really hope to see you soon. Have a great day.